Most people think budgeting is a financial prison. But what if I told you the opposite is true? Budgeting doesn't trap you, it sets you free. Free from overdrafts. Free from late-night money anxiety. Free from that sick feeling when your card gets declined. Because here's the truth. No one told you. A budget isn't a punishment for being broke. It's a permission slip to spend guilt-free. To finally stop surviving and start living. So if budgeting feels like a burden, this video will change your mind. Part 1. The lies we believe about budgeting. Let's be honest. When most people hear the word budget, they immediately think of sacrifice. Restriction. No fun. No shopping. No freedom. But that's because they've never used a real budget. What they've used is a list of things they're not allowed to do. And that's not budgeting. That's punishment. A real budget doesn't say you can't have Starbucks. It says you can absolutely have Starbucks. As long as it's in the plan. Let's flip the narrative. Budgeting isn't about what you can't do. It's about being intentional with what you can do. It's your money. Budgeting just helps you tell it where to go. Part 2. Why most people hate budgeting. There are 3 main reasons. 1. They don't track their spending. How can you set a budget if you don't even know where your money goes? People say, I don't know where it all goes. Exactly. That's why you need a budget. 2. They think it has to be perfect. If they overspend one category, they give up. But budgets aren't static. They're flexible. They adapt with you. 3. They treat it like a diet. They cut everything fun. They hate every second. Then binge spend after 2 weeks. You wouldn't starve yourself to lose weight. So don't financially starve either. Part 3. What a budget really is. Here's the simplest definition. A budget is a spending plan. It's a plan for how you'll use your money before you actually spend it. Imagine if you used Google Maps without knowing your destination. That's what living without a budget is like. You're just driving, burning fuel, hoping you end up somewhere good. But with a budget, you plug in your goals. You choose your priorities. You control the route. Part 4. How to actually start budgeting. Step 1. Know your numbers. Write down your monthly income. Then list every monthly expense. Rent. Utilities. Groceries. Debt. Netflix. Everything. Step 2. Track your past spending. Look back at the last 2-3 months. Use bank statements, apps, or spreadsheets. Categorize your expenses. Most people are shocked. They think they spend $200 on food, but it's actually $450. That's why tracking matters. Step 3. Choose a method that works for you. Popular ones include zero-based budgeting. Every dollar pound has a job. Income. Expenses equal 0. 50-30-20 rule. 50% needs 30%. Wants 20% savings, debt. Payoff, envelope system, cash for each category. When it's gone, it's gone. App-based, like YNAB or Every Dollar. Digital tools help automate tracking. Step 4. Adjust weekly. Budgets aren't set it and forget it. They evolve. Check in weekly. Tweak as needed. Part 5. How budgeting gives you freedom. Let's flip every fear. Fear. I won't be able to buy anything fun. Reality. Budgeting gives you guilt-free spending money. Fear. It's too restrictive. Reality, you decide what matters. You can choose to spend on what you love, as long as you plan for it. Fear, I'll feel broke. Reality, budgeting helps you feel in control, not broke. Knowing you have a plan is peace of mind. Fear, it's too hard. Reality, so is being broke. So is living paycheck to paycheck. Budgeting is the easier path in the long run. Part 6. Real-life budgeting transformations. 1. Sarah the teacher. Earns $29,000 a year. Used to feel broke every month. Started budgeting. Found out she was overspending $300 on food. Cut it to $200. Now saves $100 a month for holidays. 2. James the mechanic. Earns $42,000 a year. Used to overdraft twice a month. Started using the zero-based method. Built a $1,000 emergency fund in 4 months. 3. Priya the freelancer. Irregular income. Budgeted using average monthly income. Started assigning money to categories as it came in. Stopped the feast or famine cycle. Now she knows exactly how much she has for bills, fun, and savings. Part 7. Common budgeting mistakes to avoid. Guessing your expenses. Always check your actual numbers. Budgeting too tight. Leave room for flexibility. Life happens, not including irregular expenses. Things like birthdays, car maintenance, subscriptions. Plan for them monthly, not budgeting for fun. Yes, even on a small income. Give yourself a fun money category, 30, 50 pounds, whatever. This keeps you from burning out. Part 8. Your first 30 days on a budget. Here's what to expect. Week 1. Excitement. You feel motivated and in control. Week 2. Reality check. You forget something. Overspend somewhere. That's okay. Just adjust. Week 3. Clarity. You start to see your habits clearly. Week 4. Momentum. You're already feeling more confident. Remember, budgeting is a skill. The more you practice, the easier and more freeing it becomes. Part 9. Budgeting on a low income. Can you budget if you earn $200 a month? Absolutely. In fact, you must. Because every pound matters more. Steps. Prioritize survival expenses, food, housing, transport. Slash unnecessary bills, subscriptions, upgrades. Use community resources, food banks, support. Track every expense, even the $2 snacks. Celebrate small wins. Budgeting isn't harder on a low income, it's more essential. Final thought. Budgeting isn't a cage. It's the key that unlocks the door. To peace. To goals. To freedom. If you want to stop feeling broke, start telling your money what to do. Because here's what budgeting really gives you. Control. Confidence. Choice. Peace. You don't need to earn more, you need to manage better. What next? If this video helped you see budgeting differently, hit the like button. Subscribe for weekly money mindset shifts. Comment below. What's your biggest budgeting challenge? And remember, budgeting isn't about restriction. It's about permission to live on purpose.